Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome back to Morrowind. Well, last time, we took control of the Mages Guild by murdering its leader, which is, it must be said, a rather House Telvanni style solution. And speaking of House Telvanni, that's where I'm going to be turning my attention today, because my journal just let me know there's been progress over at my Doom Fortress. On top of that, I need to, go and check in with my mouth over at Sadrith Mora, help get him kitted up for a daring heist and whatnot. And then, of course, I need to go and speak to my own boss, and while I'm passing by the Vos area, locate a nearby Duomo ruin for another member of the house. So, okay, we've got business all across the East Coast today. Though yes, before we mosey in that direction, a couple of things I need to take care of are more locally. Here we go, Fast Eddie's willing to steal another artifact for me, but only if I get him 5 potions of invisibility, and I want to do that because the ring he got me, that thing is ludicrous, so I'm assuming this amulet's going to be as well. And he did say, it has to be a proper standard potion, not one I make myself. And if you think about it, surely the House Telvanni Canton has got to be one of the best locations for getting potions in the whole bloody world. So, right, just gotta find myself the appropriate shop round here. Okay, the alchemist here is literally selling 1. I feel like, yes, possibly gathering a 5 might be a more difficult task than I was expecting. In the meantime though, yes, we need to mosey eastwards. Stop 1, Azura. We need to turn in her mission. So, start by just getting the boat to Molag Mar, and the rest of the journey, yes, we can just do on foot, though, one nice thing, by the way, now I run the Mages Guild, that means, yes, I don't need to be boosting my destruction anymore. Not immediately anyway, because I've still got 1 promotion in hand at House Telvanni that only needs 70. Destruction's already 76, so that means I could go over to my new best friend, Absorb Health, and seriously, I love this spell. It is cheap, it does a terrifyingly large amount of damage, it keeps you alive under all circumstances, and it's gonna help me boost up my mysticism. Which is good, because that'll help out willpower, and that's a stat I definitely would not mind moving in the right direction, not least as, oh dear. Bearing in mind, yes, I literally can't increase strength, that's already maxed out. Okay, we could do it like, a bit of training at some point or another. But yes, for the time being, just a run through the countryside, just absorb health out of everything, and this is slightly sinister now I think about it. I'm just running up to creatures and just sucking the life out of them in a single hit. This is just mildly disturbing in a way. And there we go, mysticism immediately going in the right direction, and I love this spell. This spell is ridiculous, and no, get up to him so you can actually, suck the life out of him. He's trying to attack me. I hate these guys stepping away from you. These guys stepping away from you is very annoying. And if at any point my magic gets a bit low, we just, bonk a skeleton on the head, let my magic come back for a bit, no trouble whatsoever. Then we just dance in circles around him. Okay, that's about a third back. A tiny bonk of the second, and more magic flows into my magic meter, and okay, you know what? Mace of Molag Bal. That's pretty good, actually. Yes. Then we just suck the remaining life out of you. That's like a full magic meter out of 2 bonks. Okay, that mace is amazing, and I need to use it, carefully, like I was just doing there. Anyway, after no time whatsoever, back to my good friend Azura. And yes, we killed the demons, picked up proof that Sheogorath was involved, and did not go inside the house, so presumably we should have done this right.
Well done, mortal. You have preserved the integrity of my wager with Sheogorath. Now it will end as fated, and not due to the meddling of the Daedra Prince. Take this, and use it wisely.
Okay, now that is precisely what I was hoping to say. Azura's Star. Honestly, 5 grand for a Daedric relic that's a reusable soul gem feels very, very modest, to be honest. Then again, looking at it, yes, it's the soul that gives soul gems their value. So, a filled grand soul gem is 39 grand with a Daedroth inside it. But this one down here, also grand but no soul, only 200. Okay, apparently souls are really bloody valuable. But yeah, assuming this is like Azura's Star and all the other Elder Scrolls games, that means I can fill this, use it, but then keep it going forward, and that's going to be very, very useful indeed, because you don't have to use this just for, you know, elite mega souls or whatever. I could just go up to, say, a random fish down over here. No trouble, buddy. Once you have been hit with that, just to give you a good whacking. That's one soul for me. Beautiful. Okay, though on this occasion, yes, it went inside the petty soul gem, so okay. Souls presumably defaulted to the smallest soul gem they can fit into. Point is, though, I can now go around harvesting functionally infinite souls without worrying about burning through soul gems. And as a result, I can just keep enchanting and moving in the right direction, because I feel like at this point, there is nothing I could do that will make my character more powerful than becoming really good at enchanting. And I can just enchant anytime, any place I want to. Just to grab a filled soul gem, and then make an enchanted item. Not forgetting, of course, there's lots I could do to make my own enchanting even better. So, yeah, I can get that up by like 15 right now. They just pick any enchantment whatsoever, so, yes. How about Calm Humanoid, magnitude 5 for 5 seconds. Functionally useless, but that's fine. This is just me practicing, so create that and... You had an 88% chance to succeed. Okay, but what should have happened there is I would have succeeded, my enchanting would have gone in the right direction, and if we just keep doing that, my enchanting's going to get better and better, though possibly part of my mistake there was not using a good enough soul. The point is, if I occasionally see something, you know, a bit on the tougher side that might generate a bit of a nicer soul, yeah, just soul trap it and do a bit of practice. Slowly we'll get things moving in the right direction. In the meantime, though, we're right. Let's teleport back to Wolverine Hall using Divine Intervention, because yes, I've got some business to take care of around Sadrith Mora. Though funnily enough, yes, I don't actually know the spell, Divine Intervention. So I should probably, like, learn that at some point, because I don't really want to be taking my amulet off anymore. Because these days, thanks to, yes, good old dead Trebonius, I've got an amazing amulet I want to be keeping on. I don't suppose, like, any of you right here in the shrine could teach me Divine Intervention or anything. Here we go, a spot on, my friends. Right, now with that done, there must be so many cooking potion salesmen round here in Sadrith Mora. I know for a fact, hang on, one of the stores over here, nearby to the marketplace. You, I swear, hang on, that's... Okay, hole in the wall. It's a bit vague, to be honest. Hang on, I need to... Bloody hell. If you're not flying, you can't bloody see what the shops do. Here we go. An alchemist, right over here. That'll flip it do. Well, hopefully, anyway. Okay, one more standard potion of invisibility, so we're getting there step by step. But, yes... By the sounds of it, it's going to take a few stops at a few stores to get everything together. And right, the hole in the wall, that's an inn. I say an inn. I cannot but notice that, yes, the bartender here is offering training in sneak, light armor, and acrobatics, so, okay. Is this place by any chance just a front for the Thieves' Guilds? Still, I will take light armor training because, yes, I now spend most of my time wearing that magic-resistant light armor. Maybe just, yeah, 4 or 5 ranks of that just to get agility up to 7 or 8. There we go, much better. Oh, though hilariously, yes, there's a marksman trainer downstairs, and that is a much cheaper way of getting, you know, my agility in the right direction. So, go on then. For only a couple of 100 gold, I will take agility up to 10 for this level. Okay, meanwhile, outside in the marketplace, one more standard invisibility potion from you, lovely. And okay, my next destination should be, yes, westwards over the water. Because yes, indeed, checking in with Lunella, apparently the second stage is complete. I trust everything's in order, so, right, we need to go out there and check in on that. However... Speak to me again when you are a master of House Telvanni, because then, okay, things might get even more sexy, so, oh Lunella, I am most definitely gonna take you up on that. So okay, let's mosey over there, but you gotta remember, John, keep your expectations in check for the time being, we know it's not going to be the best Duma fortress in the world, because she specifically promised she can make it better when I rank up a bit. And right now I'm a wizard, so, I mean, logically, yeah, based on how it's looked with every other guild, I can rank up now with another skill at 70, then the one you need 90 for tends to be becoming the Pope of that faction, so there's really not many more ranks to go. Master could be the next one. And yeah, while I'm in this bit of the world, the Fighters Guild did also say, mosey over to a mine and help out with something to do with some escaped Nyx hounds. Northeast of Fallon Serrano, which conveniently the guys put on my map, so yeah. Basically, just somewhere around here-ish, go down to my citadel first to see what's going on, and then yeah, we'll mosey northwards on foot. On the way there, though, I am literally walking past Tel Uvirith, and once again, one more standard potion of invisibility. So, right, every single potion store seems to have, like, one, possibly specifically for this quest. Oh, yeah, there she is. There she flippin' is, though, is it just me? Does, like, my Duma fortress feel a bit squat? Like, I swear the ones I've seen previously have been taller than this, but okay, once again, adjust expectations. This is baby's first base. We're going to make it better. Oh, it is 100% a work in progress because, okay. There's, like, staircases, which presumably have been artificially grown, but they don't go anywhere just yet. Like, the house of bulba hasn't properly finished growing, so, right, definitely still a work in progress. That would explain why it's a bit small, though, okay. On this occasion, this one does work, and, who's Menas? She's literally a potion shop, and she's got a standard potion of invisibility, which is precisely what I need, and, I mean, I'll give ya. You're selling the good stuff right here. Like, over in Tel Uvirith, mostly they were just selling trash, but this stuff is actually quite nice. I do feel, though, like I shouldn't actually be paying. Like, you should be giving me these potions for free as, like, rent, because you now live here, and no one asked me about that, so... No, seriously, who are you and where did you come from? Because I can't ask you anything apart from, you know, about the moon and star ring. That's the only topic of conversation you're interested in. And oh yeah, she definitely lives here. There's like, you know, a proper upstairs and desk and bed and whatnot, though it's not much of a bed. So okay. I'm not going to be, like, too fussy about that, though. She's got an ebony staff, an ebony boots here, and a lute, and also... a piece of paper with a dagger stabbed through it, so... Okay, I feel like you've got a more interesting backstory than you're willing to share with me right now. Okay, does anyone else just, like, you know, decide they want to live in my house without actually asking me or anything? Okay, there's definitely at least one more small side of bubble house, so, right. Aralas, lovely to see you as well. Once again, only willing to discuss moon and star, nothing else, but... Okay, you're my local spellmaker. She's literally selling the spell, Blood Despair. Okay, you know what? Me and you, we're gonna get on a fine. The other house bulb things, yeah, they've not fully developed yet, so I'm assuming there will be more people living here when the time is right. But most importantly, right. Officially, we are now going into Tel Uvirith, the lower tower. So, right, because this was Uvirith's grave, that's what we've called this place. And for the time being, okay, it's a bit dark. Like, you know, we could definitely afford to turn up the lights a tiny bit in here. These will be the crystals that I did see once upon a time around, you know, the base of the tower when it was first growing. So, right, we've got an empty living room down here, and we can go upstairs. And right, this is presumably where I live. Okay. Room set up as, like, you know, a twin. Handful of rugs, a little table in the middle. Comes with just a handful of books. They're very, very nice indeed, though... okay. It is a tiny bit on the small side, though. Okay, we've got... oh. We've got storage. I can actually store my stuff in here, though. I mean, to be honest, that feels weird. Like, I don't want to do that. I want to have my stuff all just laid out on the floor, so... okay. I'm not willing to move in just yet. Galbadir will be very disappointed. She is so annoyed about all the stuff sitting around her workstation, but no. I think what we're going to do is work towards being promoted, and once the tower's been upgraded further, at that point, we'll move in. I will give it, though. You step out the front door, River of Lava, Dwemer Ruin. That's nice. Though, yeah, we need to have, you know, an upper tower, because... okay, hang on. Need to just double-check this quickly. Yeah, you say lower tower. Right now, there isn't an upper tower. There's just a lower tower with no upper partner, so... hopefully, things will be a bit fancier in there. Like, you know, the lower tower's where the peasants who work for me stay. I need a fancy upper tower that's just for me. Anyway, while the weather's nice, let's, yes, mosey northwards to the old Dunmer stronghold. Then once we get there, turn northeast to try and track down this mine we're looking for. Here we go, Dissapla. And presumably it's an Egger mine, so yeah, just keep an eye out for a Kwama worker outside a cave door. Okay, though I will admit to travelling on afoot may be a spot on the difficult side. There's a huge amount of... hello, sexy. Have I just stumbled across... oh, I'll never say no to a tomb, obviously. Right, hello there, folks. No trouble at all, though... oh dear. Bone Lords appear to be somewhat resistant to, you know, being actually hit with magic, and just conventional weapons seem to work much, much better. But that's fine, just to suck some more health out of you, buddy. Beautiful. Because you are a Bone Lord. Okay, we don't appear to have had any stats drained, but yeah, watch out, those guys can do that. Oh, and hello, sexy. It's not just skeletons on this occasion. Right, take this a little bit seriously, because there's someone else here, and I don't know who you are. Excuse me, sir. Are you like a vampire lord or something? Because sometimes the vampires live at the bottom of very, very big tombs. Right, I'm cracking out the big guns. Let's start absorbing more health from this guy. So, just to move in the right direction. And, sir, I think we're struggling to... there we go. Now we can fight. So, he's going to try and do... I think he's sort of... no, he's like a wizard. A wizard orc. Hello there, my friend. So, you failed casting. Don't fail casting. And, okay. John, he's an orc. Orcs are, yes, fairly resistant to magic and whatnot. So, okay. We can wear him down, though. Just go back over to absorb health. Absorb health was going fine. Yeah, there's nothing he could do. He used whatever the enchantment on his staff was multiple times in a row. Now, yes, he's just sort of stuck standing there, being slowly bled dry. He can also barely touch me, because my agility's so good, I'm just dodging out of the way, so... it's kind of nice that, yes, at the start of Morrowind, you're in a situation where you're so bad with weapons, you basically can't touch your enemies. By the end of the game, your enemies basically can't touch you. It's a complete inversion. It's lovely. Hilariously, the staff he had was Resist Magicka. So that was him with tons of bonus Magicka resistance. Though I will say, this staff has 1, got a name, and 2, got a value of 75 grand. So, that suggests to me, at some point, someone's going to say, hey, go and get this fancy staff. So okay, just keep that somewhere. We may need it in the future. Well, best as I can tell, that's all we've got going on here. So, okay, I'm guessing as I say, he's kind of important. The staff may be important too. We'll probably find out when the time is right. Anyway, we're due south of, yes, the first checkpoint. So, back outside. Make sure we're facing due north. Beautiful. And okay, just keep heading in this direction. If we follow this canyon, that should get us where we want to go. Oh, and hello, sexy. Speaking of, yes, the way we want to go, apparently, we've left the Ashlands. And now we're into, I'm pretty sure it just said Gracelands down there for a second. So, right, we're now into, you know, the much nicer grassy bit of Vardenfell, right up in the northeast. In fact, yeah, from the plants and whatnot, if anything, I'd almost describe this as, you know, seeming a bit more tropical. Like, I know the weather doesn't look it, given it's all cloudy and misty and whatnot, but I'm getting, yeah, a bit more of a tropical feel out of some of these here plants. Still, looking at the signs here, feels like, yeah, there's not much going on in this bit of the world in terms of major towns, because Vos and Telvos are signs, even though I'm down here and they're up there, so if nothing else is signed even as far as here, that suggests there are no other towns and cities in this bit of the world. Because yeah, officially, though the camp is probably in a static location, it's not supposed to be. We're supposed to understand the Ashlanders are, you know, nomadic. They move where the herds move. So, yeah, officially, that's not a static city. Beyond that, by the looks of it, yeah, we're just walking into wilderness right now. And yeah, one more stronghold, as I was saying. So, we got the pro-pylon chamber here. Nice and chill, as always, lovely. And I'm not particularly interested in, you know, causing trouble with whoever lives here. But just checking out who it is. Maybe they're chill and whatnot. Okay, whoever it is, they've literally trapped to the doors, suggesting not that chill. So, okay, just... Never mind, that was just out onto the roof. Okay, well, there's a guy here, and he appears to be chill, so... okay, lovely to meet you, my friends. Oh, and hang on. Hang on, oh, wait, whoa. There's also a demon here who's less chill. Was about to say, the guy's offering him medium armor training, which is actually kind of exciting because that suggests you are very, very good at... Excuse me, you also, like... Okay, no one else is chill. The barbarian's chill, but, all of his pets, not so much. Okay, I need to take this guy out without aggroing this barbarian. You just became a very important, sir, because, by the looks of it, there's a pile of skulls here. You know what? I'm willing to overlook your skull collection, because it would appear you are very, very good at training medium armor, though, and now can't afford his medium armor training. If I was to persuade him, possibly I could get the price down a bit. Bloody hell, that was a good bit of persuading. Now I can afford another rank. And I need medium armor training, not just because I wear a lot of medium armor, but because that boosts endurance, and I really should be getting my endurance up a bit, because that's a really bloody hard stat to raise, so... Okay, you just stay here, I will be back in a second with, like, all the money in the world. Okay, just to recall, straight back to Balmora, because Galbadir, I've got good news and bad news. The bad news is I'm not moving out just yet, sorry about that. The good news, however, is I am going to take some of this junk and sell it for money. And okay, fine, I will take a bit of a loss, by which I mean a huge loss on some of this stuff, but I don't care. I need a giant pile of money and I need it now. Okay, now that's a bit better. Okay, though I'm going to be honest, yes, I do also have some more stuff to dump back in the place of the stuff I just sold, so it's possible overall, yes, I've just made the area more rather than less messy. Sorry about that. Okay, with some cash in hand, we now mosey, yes, kind of northwest west from Sadrith Mora, because I now want to go straight back to where I just was. And back into the lovely, possibly slightly tropical grazelands we go. My friend, me and you need to have a nice chat. Okay, just to slip him an extra... No, slip him... Fine, slip him 100 or something. Just get him up a little bit higher and... H8 will be fine, don't worry about it. Okay. I am going to take so much medium armor training, like as much as this guy is willing to give me, because bloody hell is just that a bit difficult to move in the right direction, and thus by association is endurance difficult to move in the right direction. Oh yeah, oh flippin' yeah, we've now got medium armor up to 66, meaning straight away my armor's looking a lot better, but on top of that, okay. All of a sudden, right, my next level up's looking much better as well. Okay, you, sir, I will be back to see you again later. You can have as much money as you bloody want. Now, somebody did say yes, go northeast and look for a... Oh, hang on. Could that be the mine in question right there? Because, you know, that looks vaguely miney, and it's northeast from this location, so... Dissapla. Perfect. So, okay. The guy in the Fighters Guild was a bit vague on this. He just said, hey, go and find someone, speak to them, do whatever it is they say. Here we go, Novor Drethen. That's who we're looking for. Greetings. Are you here to help? We've been having some problems, so... Right. Pack of Nick sounds like someone was saying. Not sure why you need to call in the Fighters Guild for that. Nick sounds are not a big deal. Then again, right, the issue being, you already sent someone down there, and they haven't come back, so, okay, you're concerned because someone's already gone missing. You're worried, maybe this is more dangerous than usual because, if they're blighted Nick sounds, they can be a lot more dangerous, I'll give ya. And I would go myself, but I need to stay here to protect the miners. Yeah, sure, that's why you're not going, mates. So okay, getting over here, and... nope, just a basic simple Nick sound, so unless there's something much nastier down below, we should be able to just get it over here, murder all these guys by literally draining the life out of them. Yeah, if we can, try and save somebody from being killed by these guys, though, thinking of it, this is a glass mine. So, oh blimey. I was just saying, I need money in order to, pay for my new medium armor training from my best friend next door and whatnot. So I see no reason why I shouldn't, take a tiny bit of extra raw glass from the mine while no one's around because they're all scared of the incredibly basic enemies. So far I've got 32 raw glass, and they have a value of 200 each, so, okay. I'm gonna say that's a pretty good result so far. Oh, speaking of which, hello there, Teres. No problem whatsoever. You just come with me, we'll get you to the door, job done. Thank you for rescuing my friend. I don't have anything to offer you except for this raw glass, of course, so here you go. 4 pieces. Okay, it's probably best we now go in a hurry before he goes down to, the rest of the mine and sees that suddenly it's a bit mysteriously empty. Seriously though, I quite like the Gracelands. I swear the ground and plants here are just a tiny bit more of a nice warm colour than you get over on the other coast of Vardenfell. And I think it feels different out here too. Like, I swear it feels way more flat and open. Almost like, we're supposed to be thinking savannah or something of that nature. Still, I'd say the best thing we can do now is, yes, divine intervention. That lets me turn in the mine quest immediately for, oh dear, 250 gold. Then again, the glass is the real rewards. And then a double mission, so Corporate Stalker at Tel Uvirith. Pretty sure I already took care of that, in fact, and... right, there's also an outlaw nearby. 200 gold for... hang on. I swear I've already killed... right, I already killed that guy, yes! And as for the Corporate Stalker... right, already did both parts of that job. I was just, curious what the next job was. I wasn't going to start it immediately. He's just, loaded me up with 20 Sujama that needs to be delivered to a nearby mine. He's literally just given me so much Sujama, I can't move right now. And yes, when he says southeast of Ghost Gate, between the two Foyarda McGibbles, presumably that's one and that's one, so here-ish, I suppose. Okay, pop a quick bit of Aria Smash so I can actually move, and I've got an idea, Fronde, to, help out with a rapid delivery of this here booze. As this is, in the middle of nowhere, somewhere around here, nowhere near anywhere I can easily teleport and whatnot, I'm gonna go to the nearest location I can easily get to, Balmora. And then we just dump all this raw glass here in the Mages Guild. I'm so sorry, Galbadir. I know I was just saying we were going to sort out this mess. But yes, indeed. With my Pope robe on, I now don't take full damage, meaning I think it's finally time to crack out an old friend again. Here we go, the Scroll of Icarian of Flight. So just set that right about now. So, assuming on the map we're aiming to land somewhere around here-ish, I should now be facing in the right direction. Because of my robe, I don't need to worry about dying on impact. And don't forget to toss some bad idea on myself too. And... okay! Now we're flipping and getting somewhere. So, okay, we're just going over the West Gash region right now. And... where did we end up, by the way? Do we end up... hang on, where are we? I'm gonna be honest, we made it a lot less far than I was expecting, though, oh. Is that because of, the gown I was wearing? Does that slow me down mid-air? Okay, hang on. I've reloaded the gamer here. I want to make sure we get this right. So the gown's off. We activate this. That gets me 7 seconds of Icarian flight. So yes, my acrobatics is now 1064. I also require, yes, a bad idea, so just put that in at a moment. That is, oh yeah, that's better. That's flipping better. Now we're going somewhere, though, okay. What I need to do now is just change my direction over to here, and before I hit the ground, just need to put on my parachute robe, and no fall damage. Okay. So that's how you start travelling around at cooking speeds. And now I've just got to find, yes, a mine in this location. He was a bit vague on precisely where. He just said southeast of Ghostgate, so, I mean, I'm kind of southeast of Ghostgate. It's got to be somewhere around here. Oh, here we go. Just a tiny bit, yes, to the north. We've got something here that is perfection. We've located our targets. Oh, and I tell you what, this is a fancy mine. You guys have got, like, you know, tracks laid out for minecarts and everything. And there we go, a Sujamma delivered in a record time. And given, yes, I'm currently southeast of Ghostgate, is there any chance I could divine intervention straight back to flipping... No, I'm at Moonmoth, fascinating. Okay, that's fine. I can just CV intervention down the road to presumably, yes, now we're in Balmora. And from there, Mage's Guild to Mage's Guild, no trouble whatsoever, friends. Only 500 gold. I feel like I deserve more, given the stylish way I just did that. Okay, his next mission's got me, yes, moseying out to a location near to Suran and escorting someone from point A to point B. We may do that if we're in the neighborhood, not worrying about it right now. Because yes, while I'm in town, I've got something much more important to do. I was about to say, I need to give Fast Eddie his potions. Is he actually still in Balmora? I kind of thought, you know, now he was my mouth, he'd moved to this platform right here. But he's not present, so... Okay, I'll be right back, guys. No, seriously, buddy, you're supposed to, like, you know, be on the special platform and whatnot, but fine, I suppose. Here you go, have the bloody potions. This should be enough. I'll see you in a few weeks, so, okay. I'm assuming this is going to be, like, the best amulet in the game, because the ring was cooking spectacular. Still, at long cooking last, it's time to mosey back up to my good friend Arian. Because, good sir, I have got good news for you. Not only do I have a mouth, I've already got him doing chores, and, blimey, is he bringing me some good stuff in return. Oh, and hang on. Hang on. I'm pleased to see you rise so quickly to the rank of a master. There we go. House Telvanni, master. And that's all I need to upgrade my Doom Fortress. Oh, and speaking of, Doom Fortresses, apparently my next job is, go along to the other house's Doom Fortresses, and retire a noble belonging to another great house. Follow the Odai River from Balmora, you'll see it on your right. Go there, and sorry, I thought we were speaking in euphemisms, but no, you just want me to straight up murder this guy, so, oh dear. By the sounds of it, yes, we're now just openly declaring war on the other great houses or whatnot. Which could be a problem, because I swear, you know, the Oracle and the Referee did say you've got to make everyone come together and agree that you're, like, the chosen one. And everyone definitely includes the other great houses, so if I, like, go around murdering their people. Okay, maybe try and do this all sneaky-like. That, or leave no witnesses behind. Still, I would say, having arisen yet further up the House Telvanni ranks, how about we call it a putt there? But next time... Okay, obviously, we're going back to Sadrith Mora, and we're having a nice chat with What's-Her-Face about the final upgrade to my Doom Fortress, because I am now a high enough rank to upgrade it even further, though, based on, you know, how expensive it was to get the first 2 stages done, right. I suspect there might be, you know, a fair few jobs to do before I finally see my giant citadel stretching into the bloody sky. But, oh yeah, next time we will most definitely be starting work on that job, so hopefully you join me for that. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been Morrowind. Thank you very much, and goodbye. So okay, I've been outwitted by a butterfly and beaten up by a fish.
Stop right there, criminal scum!
I didn't steal anything! I'm sorry, I touched the shoes while I was shoe shopping. Okay, I feel like I may have just, walked in on something. What about this person? Can we talk to this person?